Okay.
Okay. All right, good evening all. Welcome to our April 6, 2021 Zoom meeting of the Architectural Review Board. Hopefully you're all well. And first I'd like to take care of a little bit of housekeeping. We have the minutes from January 19th. Can we get a motion to approve those minutes?
I so move.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye, thank you. We also have the minutes from February 2nd. Can we get a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make the motion. I'll
We
second.
have a second. Okay, thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we have a lengthy agenda tonight, so can we first see who we have present tonight? Is there anyone here for William O'Connell, 55 Griffin? No. Anyone here for Kelson, 72 Beach Lane? If you can unmute yourself and just acknowledge verbally. Everybody?
Hi, Jim Hume here. Our architect, Mel, is pictured there, but he hasn't unmuted himself.
There we go. Here I am.
Thank you.
You're on Kelson. but
Thank you, Jim.
Take the lead.
Okay, and McBride, 54 Olenek Road.
Yes, I am here.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Dune Star Realty, 153 Dune Road. No?
That's Nick Vero. I don't see him.
Okay, let's give it a while. 99B Main Street, Blue 2 LLC. Anybody? Okay, I'll take that as a no. 113 Aspetuck Road,
I'm here.
Hey Townie. Cohen, 27 Stacy Drive.
I'm here for Bruce and Jody Cohen.
And who's that?
Tom Conti.
Hi, Tom. And Orlando, 9 Church Lane.
I'm here for that one as the neighbor.
Who's that?
Kim Wolfersdorf.
You're the neighbor?
I'm the neighbor at 17 Beach.
Okay. And 67 Beach Lane Properties. Anybody? Nobody for 67 Beach Lane?
I sent them all the Zoom links and everything else.
Okay. All right, let's see so who else is here that hasn't acknowledged one of the applications?
Joe DeMarco, Saltwater, Long Island, sign application.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hello, Joe. Nice to have you here. Anybody else? Who else am I seeing? Who are the other people that are here?
That's it.
Peter Mcbride is here, and so is Virginia Mcbride for the Olenek Lane house. Or Olenek Road, rather.
Olenek Road. Okay, and you're here for the application?
Yeah, I'm the architect on it, and then Virginia Mcbride is the owner.
Okay. All righty. So why don't we take care of the sign application first, so you don't have to wait the whole
Thank you.
agenda here. So
Right.
this is a sign application, Dune
Right.
Realty, Saltwater LI.
That's
Sorry,
correct.
go ahead.
Greg, I was just speaking about on the holdover. I think we have to go on the record that that's been withdrawn.
So as long as that gets done, we can do the sign application as long as that gets done also, because it shows on the agenda.
Okay, well, we were gonna do the sign application
That's fine.
first.
Fine.
Okay, this is Dune Realty Saltwater LI 83 Main Street, Unit C for a hanging blade sign for Saltwater LI and a wall sign, Unit C for Saltwater LI. Good evening.
Good evening.
Can you tell us about the application, please?
So there was an existing hanging blade sign there before for a fortune teller, so we were hoping to replace that with our fish logo. Just a fish sign right there as the hanging blade, which would be, I think, under 2 square feet, which was compliance with Nick and the guys over at Code Enforcement. The other sign that we were asking for is right on the side of the building, made out of, it's a teak wood sign with a lucite plastic on top of it with our company colors and another fish logo that says Saltwater Long Island underneath it.
Okay. Just a question on the blade sign.
Sure.
It says fish sign 20.25 inches wide. And I thought it was 14 3/4 inches high. So
Yeah.
that has to be reduced to within 2 square feet, correct?
Yeah, I think, let me take a look real quick at the application. I'm pretty sure I did reduce it. I'm pulling it up right now.
It says fish sign 24 inches wide, 14 3/4 inches high. And then there's a handwritten note, maximum size, 2 square feet.
My dog's barking. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
Mr. Chairman, there should be within your packet a revision that he reduced it a little bit to comply with that. It would have my stamp on it. I'm not sure if you have that there.
Yeah,
Okay.
Brad, I appreciate it. I was just
So-
looking for the memo.
I think he
What
brought
are
it
the-
down 20
What are
inches.
the, what are the new dimensions?
Yeah, Joe, could you state that on the record? I think 20 times 12 or something.
Yeah, I think it's 20 by 12. I'm looking for my memo right now that I sent to Brad.
Okay. So 20 inches wide by 12 inches high?
It's
Okay,
on
that's less.
the picture is Appendix B.
All right, I don't see it, but oh, okay, there it is, Appendix B, 20.25 by 12 inches high. Okay. And the other sign, I think, was 6 feet. Let me see if I can get to that.
Yeah, it's, I believe I did,
6'2"
yep.
by 3'2".
Yeah, so it'd be under 20 square feet, so that's about 18.5, give or take,
Okay, Okay.
which was also compliance, I believe.
any questions from the board?
No.
We get a motion to approve this application based on the revised dimensions?
Make motion.
Did we get a motion? I'm sorry.
First.
Mike, yeah, can we get a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you. Good luck.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Sure. Have a good night.
You too.
Okay, next, yeah, we have a holdover. And this application has been on the agenda, I believe, for the 6th time. And the village received an email from Heather Wright on March 24th that the office of Heather Wright is not representing the applicant going forward. And Lisa, this application was withdrawn?
Yes, they made a letter application to withdraw. So we just need that on the record that the application has been withdrawn. And the building department has been notified that the application has been withdrawn.
Okay. All righty, then let's go to new applications. Michael and Caroline Kelson, 72 Beach Lane, reconstruction and expansion of detached two-car garage with attached pre-existing apartment, 1 bedroom, 1 bath, and separated second-story accessory game room per ZBA dated January 21, 2021 with conditions. Mr.
Good evening,
Hume,
Mr.
you're on
Chairman. Yes, that would be me, Mel Gonzalez,
Okay,
with MIG Architect,
Just
PLLC.
give us a moment, please.
Sure.
Okay, if you would tell us about the application, I'd appreciate it.
Certainly. The application is to reconstruct, as stated, an expansion of a detached two-car garage with an attached pre-existing apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bath, separated by a second-story accessory game room. And what we've done is we've demolished the structure and designed a structure in its place to conform with the resolution that Jim Hume, the attorney for the Kelsons, had proposed. And I believe you have the drawings. And essentially what we've done is all the materials that are being used are those same materials that were utilized in the main dwelling. Okay. So we had submitted a list of different materials. And just to go through them with you, the windows and trim are white color.
Can I ask you, Mel,
Sure.
Can I just ask you if you would just start with the roof and work your way down?
Absolutely.
Roof siding, etc.
Absolutely. So the roof is a Da Vinci roof. It's a composite slate roof. It's a simulated slate. It matches the existing dwelling. We had replaced the roof on the existing dwelling. That material was approved for the main dwelling, so we're following suit with that on this accessory structure. The edging on it is copper, and the color is called a European blend. Okay, so it has some grays, some other earth tones to it, but mostly in the gray family. As we progress down from there, the fascia boards are a white AZAC trim. Okay. The gutters are going to be an aluminum K series, okay, type downspout, and it's all copper color, okay? So there we are matching the existing house. The house actually has Yankee gutters. This will be exposed gutters, okay? So you'll see those. From there, we have the siding. The siding is a cedar red cedar, natural color to match the existing dwelling. And the windows are a white window. Okay, it's an Anderson window, the A series. And the doors are also going to be a Woodwright type door, also white. And the railing that we're using is matching the house, which is called a TimberTech, and it's a white railing with a top rail and cap and newel post, all to match the existing dwelling. We also have on the home some dormers with standing seam roof, okay? And with that, we're going with a metal standing seam roof in a golden copper color. That will match any of the copper accents that are currently on the home, as well as the gutters that we're proposing for the accessory structure. And then as far as any decks, we have 2 portions on the home accessory structure that have decks, and we're using the same material. It's a TimberTech, and it's called Oyster, which is in the gray, warm gray family of the light warm gray family of the color spectrum. I'd be happy to answer any questions if you have anything pertaining to the materials.
Any questions from the board?
No.
No.
Okay, can we get a motion to approve this application, please?
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Good luck with the project. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good
Have a
evening.
good night.
You
Bye-bye
all,
now.
good night.
Okay, next we have the application for Mark and Virginia Mcbride, 54 Olenek Road. Convert first floor enclosed porch to expand bedroom and family room, home office, construct exterior stairs, connecting existing decks, and replace cedar shingle roof in kind. Good evening.
Gina Rigdon, DKR Shores, here to represent 54 Olenek Road, Virginia, and Mark Mcbride, owners, as well as the architect, are on to answer any questions beyond anything I can answer. So we have a small porch on the west side facing the Olenek Drain, Olenek Canal, that runs the length of the residence, 12 feet wide by about 46 feet long. Only 12 feet wide is currently sort of visible from the road. There's a lot of screening and natural vegetation fronting Olenek Drain and Olenek Canal. So then the house is set back considerably. So we have a covered porch that we're proposing to enclose, not to create additional rooms, but to create expanded one bedroom, an office and a family room. There's also an 80 square foot small deck addition to provide stairs to access the bluestone patio in the rear of the residence. The current residence is a cedar shingle that's stained gray. We call it a Cape Cod gray. And the new additional area would also match the existing roof, as well as cedar shingle, which is an Alaskan yellow perfection, 5.5 exposure. The cedar siding would be stained the Cape Cod gray. The roof would be left to weather naturally. The windows, there's a couple of windows that are a traditional double hung. Divided lights are only on the top to match the rest of the house. Trim is an AZAC white. The heads will be caulked with white. The windows are Marvin, a white anodized aluminum exterior, which would gloss white to match the existing house. The house to the east also is owned by the family, which is very, very similar style and color. The house across the street is a similar style, but more barn roof with some additions, and that one is white. There are no other neighbors. Suffolk County owns the property to the west for the Olenek Drain. So basically, it's a really simple project, and it's 418 square feet, and the deck is 80 square feet additionally. So I'm wondering if the board has any questions for myself, the applicant, or the architect beyond what I've already presented.
Okay. Peter, do you have anything to add?
No, that sounds pretty good. It's she was saying that it was 80 square feet of decking, but it's essentially the 80 square feet just covers this stair between an existing bluestone patio up to an existing deck.
Okay. Any questions from the board?
Nope. No.
Can we get a motion to approve this application, please?
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank
Have
you.
a good evening. Thank you.
You too.
Bye.
Good luck with the project.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I think I saw Mr. Vero. If you can unmute yourself, please. Okay, this is for Dune Star Realty, LLC, 153 Dune Road. This is for a 2-story, single-family dwelling, 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, 2 half baths, over pile-supported foundation with an elevator, 2 fireplaces, 2-level roofed-over front porch, attached rear deck with screen porch and balconies above, swimming pool in the deck, accessory 3-car garage with unconditioned screen porch above, attached by unenclosed breezeway, walk, sanitary enclosure, and fill landscaping. See P210039 for foundation work. Mr. Vero, good evening.
That said it all. Good evening, everybody. It took a while for you guys to let me in, so I was getting nervous. I apologize for you not seeing me sooner. For the applicant, Nicholas Vero, 120 Mill Road, West Hampton Beach, architect. We have before you a new residence, 6,000 square foot house. It's on a pile foundation, but it's also a concrete foundation too. So we poured grade beams over our pile foundation. So the 2-story house is a shingle style house. It'll have a wood roof, a cedar roof that'll be left in a natural color. We have red cedar siding going on in the house that'll be stained in a dune gray. White trim, white Marvin windows as shown on our drawings. We have a little bit different railing system that, as you can see on the drawings, in a herringbone pattern overlooking the front of Dune Road, and the back of the house will be probably on the Dune Road side, on the ocean side will be cable rail, but in the traditional white post and white cap. We have driveway and landscaping as shown. We have a rather large septic system behind a retaining wall. The retaining wall will be clad in a brick, and I believe we called out for that to be Dusty Rose.
If we could just stay, Mr. Vero, if we could just stay with the house for a moment.
Sure.
Looking at that fencing, at the roof level, you have flat roof construction. I think that's an error. On the north elevation.
There is a portion of the roof that it flattens off at elevation 44. So we do have a flat roof up there for sure, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, but we also have a wood roof, which is the shingle roof that you're going to see. You know, most of the houses that we do there, because of the restrictions with height, and trying to get the gables on there, we do have a flat roof that you will not see. So, but
so we're not seeing it on the north elevation.
Okay, yeah. So it should be on the other elevations too.
Okay. Okay, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Do we have any other questions on the house itself from the board?
No, the cupola is what, Nick?
I'm sorry?
What was it? What's on the top of the little cupola?
We just have a little too, it'll probably just have a little copper roof on it, a little standing seam
Okay.
copper roof on top of it, which is typical of what we see.
Yeah.
Little
Okay, thank
decoration
you.
in the front of the house. You're welcome.
Okay. Okay, so let's go to the landscape plan. Sorry to interrupt you, but
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Continue with the landscape plan and the
So
retaining wall.
We do have a retaining wall because of our septic system. Okay, so we will be cladding the retaining wall in a brick. As per my client, he didn't want to do a stone; he wanted to do a brick. So we're going to do that in a Dusty Rose. It will have a bluestone cap on it, as noted on the drawings. Landscaping, we will be putting a little bit of a hedgerow in front of it, although with hydrangeas and some color. And that 10-foot buffer between the property line and the retaining wall. Our driveway will be a stone driveway, probably a pebble driveway. We haven't picked out the exact color, but I'm sure we're going to be in the neutral colors of the grays and the tans. And then the landscaping is shown. We have to restore the dune on the south side of the house because there was a house there at one time that we took out. So we'll be doing that as per village regulations with beach grass plugs. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's the area that you have bubbled.
Yes.
Okay. Any questions from the board?
No?
Oh,
If there are no questions, can we get a motion to approve this application?
I so move.
I'll
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you. Have a good
Okay,
night.
you.
You too, everybody. Thank you. Good seeing you guys.
Good night.
Good seeing you as well.
Thank you.
Okay, next we have the application for Blue 2 LLC, 99B Main Street. Exterior alterations including replace shingle siding with horizontal hardy plank, Arctic white, and paint horizontal clapboard to match. Replace 3 windows in kind and all exterior window trim per planning board waiver February 25th, 2021. Who do we have on this application?
I don't see anybody. I just sent her another email.
Okay, if there's nobody here, let's go on to the, sorry? Let's go on to the next application. This is Jessica Herzog, 113 Aspetuck Road, in-ground swimming pool, 20 by 45, with patio and grade. I guess that's at grade. Dry well and enclosure fence and cabana with attached equipment shed, outdoor shower, and roofed over patio with no bathroom, sorry. Let me just.
Yes, hi.
Bear with me a moment, please.
Sure.
Okay. Mr. Jones, good evening.
Yes, hello, it's Robert Jones, 19 Felix Avenue, Remsenburg, agent. Yeah, we're doing a pool house with, like it says, covered porch, matching, starting from the roof. It's gonna, everything's, the look of the pool house is matching the existing house. We're doing a black architectural asphalt roof, white AZEC trim, white cedar shingle siding. The windows and exterior doors are a black frame and white columns, and then the patio that goes around the swimming pool, and with steps going back to the shower in the back. And that's pretty much describes it.
Okay. The roof that was approved originally was dark gray.
Oh,
And this
a dark
says-
gray.
And this one says cabana proposed as black.
Well, it's a dark black, dark gray, black to match the existing house.
Okay.
Whatever was used on there, the same pitch, everything, it actually mirrors. If you see the pictures of the existing house, there's a big, the main gable kind of mirrors, it'll be lined up centered right with that door. So it lines up across the property with the gable of the main gable of the house.
Okay. Do we have any questions from the board?
No.
Do we have the pool equipment location?
It's not on there. It'll be back to the north side of the cabana, around the back side. The back corner on the north side of the.
20 feet
basically
in.
Yes. Yes, it'll be conforming.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay, and just want to make note, the green giants that were installed are installed right on Aspetuck Road, right on the property line. They're supposed to be set back at least 3 feet in from the property line. Right now, if they grow, they're going to grow right into the village right away, and probably in 6, 7, 10 years will be out to the road. So if you could make note of that with the owner and contractor.
Okay.
Okay, no questions on this?
No,
About the trees.
Can we get a motion to approve this application, please?
I'll make the motion.
We have a second.
I'll second.
Those in favor?
aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your time.
You too.
Have a
Have
good
a
night,
good
everyone.
night. Thank you. Okay, next we have the application for Bruce and Jody Cohen, 27 Stacy Drive. Exterior alterations, replace roof, siding and trim, windows and doors.
Yes, I'm Tom Conti, 110 Mill Road, Suite 3. I'm representing Bruce and Jody Cohen. It is a ranch on pilings on the water. We are going to replace the roof with a asphalt roof called weathered wood, which is like a grayish brown. The fascias and soffits are going to be an AZAC in white. The new siding is called New Cedar. It's a new product out. It's like an AZAC, but it's going to be a horizontal planking in a gray color. The windows and doors are Andersons that we'll be replacing in white. And what else is on there? Believe that's it.
Okay. The board members couldn't find this house. There's no house number down at the road. I went down there twice. I couldn't find it. All the numbers are out of whack, but this is really hidden.
Yep.
And if you could tell the owner and the contractor if they can get a address sign out by the road.
Okay.
It'll help not only the architectural review board, but the fire department and police, should they ever have an emergency. It would be
Okay.
very helpful to get a sign out at the road.
All right. They just
The second-
purchased it. They just purchased this home, so we'll take care of that.
Okay. Any questions on this application? Can we
No.
get a motion? Can we get a motion to approve this application, please?
I so move.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you. Have a good night, Tom.
Thank you.
Okay, did we get anybody for Al Orlando, 9 Church Lane?
He was there.
I saw him leave on my iPad.
Hold on. Can you hear us? I'm on right now.
Who is this?
Al Orlando, 9 Church Lane.
Okay, and what does your Zoom come up as?
I'm not sure.
We had to do it through my phone because we couldn't do it through his computer. I'm the contractor. Sorry about that. So it comes up at West Local, perhaps.
Okay, can we get the video up on that?
Right.
We're trying now.
Yeah, I literally have 2 computers out. I tried to do it, but I couldn't. Try to.
Unable to access camera.
I'm not sure how to do it, sir.
Okay, and your name is what?
Al Orlando.
Okay. And you're the owner?
Yes, I'm the owner, and I have my contractor with me right now who's going to be doing the work.
And what's his name?
West Local.
Okay, if you could tell us about the application, please.
So we have a 16 by 30 cement wall, vinyl pool, patio at grade, which is going to be like a blue stone just around, the staircase areas and a walkway around for, cleaning. We're going to put an enclosed fence around it, which we're probably just going to end up doing the vinyl privacy half-height fence, to code. And we're going to do a lot of plantings in front of it, hydrangeas, lealands, maybe some golf side hollies.
Okay, if I'm not mistaken, you had two options for the fencing. One was an aluminum fence and the other one was a solid vinyl.
Yeah, so we had an option for an aluminum fence, which is like a picket, but I believe someone in the building department thought maybe that we wouldn't be able to get that. It was like a black one, with pickets that you could see in between. But, if that could get approved, we like that better. But if we have to go with the, half height vinyl, then we'd go with that just to meet what you guys want.
And what is that, a 4-foot high fence?
Yeah, I think it's a 4-foot. Yep.
What does the board think?
I think that the white would stand out tremendously. I think that the first option A is better, but I would want it heavily landscaped because Beach Road is extremely busy. I don't think we really they don't want to see us and we don't want to see them in the pool.
Yeah, we agree with you.
So it goes both ways. It's not one way only. My concern is that, my first thing is that putting the landscaping right with the fence will make sure I don't see you. Moving some more landscaping on Beach Road property line, it's heavily shaded. It's tough to grow things. It gets straggly.
Yeah.
So I think you'd have to be pretty careful so that we don't see you and and you don't see us.
So what do you suggest as far as evergreens, like arborvitae or green giants or leylands?
Lelands, and then we were talking about maybe the golf tide hollies or whatever, which are very dense. They do well in shade, and it's a nice hedging bush. It looks nice.
They get a little moldy though.
Yeah, they have sprays though, that we can have them sprayed. But yeah, you could be right. I mean, it's not super. It is shady over there a little bit, but we just have to, we'll plant, basically whatever you guys want us to plant around it to make it meet.
Well, I think that the metal fence is great, but I think it has to have, as you say, leland, something that we don't really even see the fence.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
got
kind of
you.
buried. Yeah, I agree with that. Yep.
And you have the luxury then of having privacy, and then we don't see you.
Yeah, we will definitely do that. If we get the black picket fence, and we'll just fully plan it basically around on at least all 4 sides actually.
We would need you though to go into the building department and mark up this drawing because there are no shrubbery on the fence line right now per se on the site plan.
Yeah, absolutely. And
So-
when I talked to the building department earlier, we will modify that and get that into you guys. But more than anything, we just want to be able to kind of dig the hole and get started on the pool, and then we'll adjust everything for the final. And they said that's the way I should represent it on this call today, that we will get a landscape plan together. We just don't have one at hand, but we want to start construction as soon as we can just to get ahead of it.
Okay,
And then
I'd like to just clarify, what are we doing, leylands then?
Yeah, Leyland's.
Yeah.
I
So
think,
6 foot, what do you think, 6-foot leylands to block the pool?
yeah, I think 6 foot, 4 to 6.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Okay.
stagger them maybe and make them, so it's more denser of a look. So you definitely don't see through it, and they don't have to grow into each other so much. Better for the tree. And then we'll, mix in some hydrangeas and some other stuff just for color and whatnot, just to make it look
Okay, so what do you need? A week to come up with a landscape plan? It can be hand drawn.
Yeah, we'll come up with something in a week. Yes.
Okay.
Greg,
So,
I need to see the pool equipment. I don't know where it is, and it's got to be 20 feet in.
where's the
And I
pool
don't-
equipment? Where's the
So
pool equipment?
we were gonna put the pool equipment on the right. If you're looking at the front door on Church Lane, it's the right side of the house. I don't know what direction that is off the top of my head for some reason. I think it's west. The west side of the house. We were gonna put the pool equipment. We are gonna trench it over there, and then put it all on that side of the house.
On the west side of the house itself, like at the
Yeah.
southwest corner?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, if you can mark that on your landscape plan also?
No problem.
Okay, any other questions from the board? We have a neighbor, I think, that wants to be
Mhm.
heard.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, hi, Kim Wolfersdorf at 17 Beach.
Okay.
I came in to view the drawings and
Kim, can
This
I
pool
just ask, can I ask you to spell your name, please?
sure, it's WOLFERSDORF.
You have that, Carrie?
Yep.
How'd you know I wanted your last name spelled?
Kim's easy.
Okay,
You're at
okay, I'm
17 feet.
sorry to interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I came in to see the drawings of the proposal, and I see that the pool is 15 feet off of my property line, which is also the side on which my bedroom is. And this is a rental property, which is currently
Maybe
listed
20.
on, excuse me?
Is the code 20? Question mark, everyone? I don't know.
That's, I was concerned why it was only
Not-
15 feet off my line.
Not on that lot. It's park commercial, so the offset is 15.
Oh,
We are Hamlet Commercial, unfortunately, yeah. But it is a investment property and it's listed on Airbnb, so this is gonna be a transient use. And now I have a pool going outside my bedroom window. So I'm very concerned about noise, where that pool equipment is gonna be humming away all summer. And then also these renters who are, potential group renters, that sort of thing, partying out there at the pool. Some sort of noise mitigation, fencing, sounds like 6-foot Lelands might be helpful, but also a visual barrier of some sort. It's basically right outside my windows.
So
Not only visible from Beach Road, but visible from my house.
yeah, so as far as that privet line that rides your side of the property, which I believe is on your side of the property, but we were considering taking that down and planting like a full absolute hedge on that side, just for that reason, with the fence as well. So that would help just with the noise or whatever. Maybe we'll put something taller over there, 8 to 10 foot heavies or whatever, to really kind of give you real privacy going around, and maybe even the whole line down that side, because those privets aren't doing anything anyway. They're basically just sticks at this point. So we'll do something planning wise to just give you as much for sound and privacy as possible.
would you like to see a solid fence along there? Is that what you're, and also some plantings, question mark, to the homeowner, the next door neighbor?
Well, I mean, like you said, the black metal piping fence, obviously that's aesthetically more pleasing. I get that, especially if planted out properly. Right, a stark white fence sitting in the center of the property would be probably pretty ugly. I get that. Ultimately, at some point, there will be a fence on our property line. What happens with plantings and that sort of thing, we can work out offline. And I'm also happy to hear the pool equipment is going to be up by the house.
Yeah, the pool equipment's far away from you. That's why we put it over there, because we didn't want to, and you have to hear it all the time, the filter and whatnot. So I mean, if you guys want us to put a taller fence on that side facing her property, we can, or we could do, like we said, the hedging and stuff with the black picket. It's up to you. I understand your situation, so I'm just trying to
Can I make a
whatever.
This is Greg Manassian. Can I make a
Hey.
suggestion?
Sure.
Just so that we can, if the zoning is 15 feet and we want to get the pool started, I'm sure, so that the owner can use it for the summer. Can we get Mr. Orlando and the neighbor Kim to go over a landscaping plan that might be suitable for both? Because it sounds like, Mr. Orlando, you said you were going to do the Leylands all around the four sides. And my understanding, you're also improving the privet fence. I'm sorry, the privet hedge on the south property line between Kim's property and the subject property?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the privet is pretty, it doesn't do very well over there anyway. So we were thinking about, we had to take that out just because it's just not doing well.
So if I could suggest that maybe the two of you meet and
Yeah,
try and work something out, so when we get the landscaping plan a week from now, both of you have a meeting of the minds.
Yeah, I mean, we could meet tomorrow if that works for her to go over it. I don't know, what time are you available?
After 5?
Okay, so yeah, we can meet tomorrow after 5, then maybe 5 o'clock is perfect,
Yeah,
or
5 o'clock.
you want it a little later or
5 o'clock
exact?
is perfect.
Okay, I see a few other people. Anybody else here on that application? Kim, there's another Kim and a gentleman. Can you unmute yourself, please?
Yep, now I'm unmuted. Hello.
Hi.
So we're for 99B Main Street. We're residing the building.
Okay, let me just finish up with this application. And we
Yep.
already called you and nobody was there, so bear with us a few more minutes.
Sure.
Okay, so for Mr. Orlando, 9 Church Lane, can we get a motion to approve the application for the pool, subject to receiving a landscaping plan within a week, submitted to the ARB clarifying the fence and the landscaping?
With the consultation of the,
Yes.
okay,
The neighbor.
thank you.
Can we get a
I so
motion,
move.
please?
I so move.
Do we have a second?
I'll second it. With
Those in
caveats.
favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye, thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you so much.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, next let's go to 67 Beach Lane Properties LLC, 67 Beach Lane. This is for a 2-story, single-family dwelling, 7 bedrooms, 6.5 baths, over a crawl space with covered entry patio, 5 fireplaces, roofed over rear patio, attached rear pergola, and a roof deck balcony, detached 2-car garage with storage loft and attached cabana, 160 square feet, with a bathroom, in-ground swimming pool with spa and 2-level patio, enclosure fence, sanitary system, driveway and landscaping, and retain the existing tennis court with patio at grade, and demo the dwelling and existing accessory structures. Bear with me a moment, please. Okay. David Neff, you're here on this application, I assume?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can.
This is David Neff, architect at 67 Beach. And
Sure.
Jamie Mott, the landscape architect, tells me she's in the waiting room.
I'm here. I'm in.
Oh, there's Jamie.
Hi. Thanks.
So
If you could tell us
67
about the application, please. Thank you.
Sure. Would you like me to go first?
Yes.
So,
Starting with the roof and work your way down.
We have a cedar shingle roof that we plan to have weathered to a natural gray. Our gutters will be aluminum, but a bronze color, Terra bronze. The walls will be white stucco, kind of a warm white, which I think you can see in the renderings. The windows will be a dark black sash window. And the shutters and gates around the house will be also a natural cedar color. And I think
the shutters are on the front and the rear only, is that it?
That's correct.
Okay.
Yeah, we have dormers. It's a gambrel roof, so the cedar comes down fairly low, and the dormer windows do not have shutters, but the windows in the gable fronts of the gambrel, those do have shutters.
Okay.
And then the garage building is intended to be more of blend in the landscape, and that would be cedar siding.
And what is the roof on that?
That otherwise will match, so that will have a cedar shingle roof, the same black frame windows.
Okay. And the siding is going to be gray?
The siding will be a gray cedar, vertical boards.
Okay. Okay, and I see you submitted pictures of some of the other houses, 37 Beach Lane, 105 Beach Lane, 128 Beach, 136 Beach, and 166 Beach. We just got those drawings in.
Right, we initially submitted just the neighboring houses, but then we wanted to show that there are lots of white stucco homes in the area. So we sent those additional photos.
And we also received a revised drawing of the driveway gate. And now it's 24 by 24 by 52 inches tall with a 4-foot high gate. The pillars are 24 by 24 by 52, correct?
Correct. Brad and Carrie kindly point out to me that the gate itself has traditionally been viewed as a fence, so 4 feet high is the maximum there. So we revised that down to comply.
Okay, and no light fixture on the top?
No.
Okay. Okay, we can just talk about the landscaping plan here. It's quite an elaborate landscaping plan.
Okay, so from the streetscape, kind of working our way back, we have the 2 driveway gates and a gated pedestrian entrance with stepping stone paths. Screening from Beach Lane was a priority for the clients. So there's layered hedging there and an alley of trees around the U-shaped driveway. That's all deciduous material. And across the front is privet, and then interior is layered with perennials. So a nice view from the house inside. Kind of moving back through the driveway is a natural pea gravel driveway. There's stepping stones and hard set pathways that are going to be with a native limestone as long as budget allows, otherwise bluestone. The screening from the neighbors was a priority. So where we can retain the existing privet hedging, that would remain, and otherwise we'll infill and then add some layers of screen planting with columnar trees, sort of narrow upright trees that bloom in the spring, kind of a nice look. They wanted to do a lot of perennial beds and kind of layered of monochrome planting in terms of the look, but really from screening of the property from the neighbors was a priority for them.
Okay, just to clarify, there's no retaining wall for the septic system, correct?
Correct.
That's correct.
Okay. And I think the board had some question about the fencing. The swimming pool is 18 by 54 on the patio. And can you just describe where the fencing meets the house?
Sure. It on either side of the house. I don't, David, I don't know if it's better for you to talk to, but there's stucco walls coming out from either side of the house with a gate for each of those. And then the wire pool fencing would run within hedging all the way to the back of the house and around and meet on the other side.
Okay, so the stucco goes from the house. I think I saw that on a different plan.
Yes.
I think
How high is that?
4 foot high stucco wall, so
Okay,
pool
thank
code
you.
compliant. But then we've planted in front of that wall to, you know, so that's kind of softened into the landscape.
Okay.
Okay.
Any other questions from the board? Can we get a motion to approve this application?
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Thank you. Good luck with the project.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Okay, let's go back to Blue 2 LLC, 99B Main Street. Exterior alterations, including replace shingle siding with horizontal hardy plank, Arctic white, and paint horizontal clapboard to match. Replace 3 windows in kind and all exterior window trim per planning board waiver, February 25, 2021. Just give us a moment to bring up your application. We didn't see you earlier, so.
Yes, I'm sorry about that.
And what is your name?
Kim Mansour.
And George.
Hello, both of you.
Hello.
Okay, who wants to tell us about the application?
So we just basically wanted to, freshen up the building. We just purchased it in February. We really want to just do maintenance on it. The siding is old and needs to be replaced. Some of the windows are leaking, so we need to kind of finish that and fit in the trim around there. We really weren't looking to change too much about it. So we just wanted to do the hardy plank, make it white. And I did include some options of door colors if you want us to change a door color. It is currently white. And then we were
Okay.
just replacing 3 windows that, are already there.
Okay, if you could just clarify, I don't think the board fully understood what the intent was here. On the picture that has the lamppost in it,
Yes.
which has the front door, it says hardy shingle, Arctic white. And then to the center, it
Yeah.
says paint white. So is it that
Yep.
you're retaining the existing siding in the center?
Yes, so we're
And-
keeping, we're keeping the center where it says paint white. We're gonna keep those, that board is okay. Does not need to be replaced at this time. So our contractor suggested we just match it to the same color as we're doing the shingles. I'm sorry, the plank.
So where it says paint white, that's going to be the Arctic white to match the hardy plank?
Yes, correct.
Okay, and what about on the south side? Nothing is written there. Is that
No,
all going to be hardy plank?
Yes, that's, so all around the rest of the building is gonna be the same horizontal hardy.
Okay, so you're replacing all 4 sides of the building with hardy plank, except for the portion that faces east, I guess.
Yes.
You're going to just be painting that wood and replacing 3 windows in kind. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Okay. Any questions from the board? Can we get a motion to approve this application?
He's talking to me.
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Those in favor?
Siri.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Good luck with the project.
Thank you very much.
Lisa, just a question. Do we have to make a motion concerning O'Connell, or does it just disappear?
I think we just had to put it on the record that it was withdrawn. I'm not sure that you have to make a motion. I mean, the application was withdrawn by the applicant.
Okay.
Okay.
Gonna miss him.
Mr. McBride is still there. You have any questions, Mr. McBride? If not, I'd like to get a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Make a motion.
Do we have a second?
Second.
Those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Thank you all. Have a good night. Stay safe. Brad, thanks for showing up.
Good night.
Stay well.
Good night, everyone.
Stay
Good night.
safe.
Good night, Lisa.
Good night.